After the diving, they'll take a bigger break. Okay, Sophie Davies off with her first dive, and tell us a little bit about it, Paula.
It's called a voluntary dive. Each diver has to do a voluntary dive out of the 6 dives. So we just saw Sophie Davies in a forward 1.5 somersault with a full twist, degree of difficulty 1.8, which is the highest you can go. And right now we're watching Lee Geddes with his voluntary dive, which was a forward somersault with a half twist. It's in the free position, meaning open position. Degree of difficulty is 1.7.
This guy, on this side over here, Jim.
Why are they doing that? You can't even, the people over here can't even see them.
No, we can't see them, no. So they got the scorers on this side, Paula. So as Gino just pointed out, we cannot see their scorecards like we used to when they were on the other side.
It's a forward 1.5 somersault held in the pike position. Beautifully done. 7.5, 6.5. Degree of difficulty is 1.7. She's one of the best divers in the state of Massachusetts, as you all know, Dick. Right now, Lee Geddes on the boys' side. Backward somersault in tuck position. Degree of difficulty 1.5.
Portions of this dive are brought to us by the Inquirer and Mirror, Nantucket's newspaper for news, information, and sports. The Inquirer and Mirror covers it all.
4, 3.5.
So we're hearing it a little bit, 4, 3.5, yeah. But again, it's not a competition, Gino, because they're not going against anybody. So it's just a personal number that's being had. It would be different if there was a diver for Barstable going against a diver for Nantucket.
And Lee's been a solid swimmer for Nantucket. A height, which was a reverse dive.
That was a nice dive, yeah. Hey, Gino just brought up a question. I'll give my opinion on it, Paul, and then you can jump in. He says, why doesn't Barstable have a diver? Okay, my feeling is diving takes so much individual time that lots of these schools don't have their own pool like this here where they can get kids in there for long individual periods to work on diving, as opposed to team events.
Although I'm surprised, it was a reverse 360 reverse full somersault in tuck position to give difficulty 1.6. He undercut that. He kind of lost his footing on that dive. I think to answer your question, it's disappointing that Barstable does it. They're such a strong, big, athletic
That's what I'm saying.
I almost think of them as like a D1 high school on some levels, and I'm very surprised because you know what? They're giving away 6 points.
They're giving away
offside.
6 points right here, and that could be very, very,
absolutely,
very costly on the boys' side, especially where it's going to be a close race.
That was a reverse 1.5 somersault being held in the tuck
She didn't get all the way over.
She's going to lose on that. You know what? That's right on the money. The degree of difficulty in that dive took a 2.1. She under-rotated in that. She needs to hold that a little bit tighter, but nice job. Inward dive, tuck position, 1.4. I'm used to seeing Lee in the water. All the Geddes swimmers. Inward.
Lee came back with a pretty good one, right? Sophie, what is she doing this time?
Sophie is doing a backward dive, being held in the pike position, degree of difficulty 1.6. Amplitude is so key, getting off this board, getting the height, yet you want to give the illusion of being exceptionally close.
That's better, yeah. Santos Rubbish Removal, we clean up the islands. Go Whalers, Santos.
6.5, 6.5, nice job. Forward dive being held in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.2. Didn't quite hit that tuck that you want to be able to hold that position.
4.5, 5 though.
I thought they were a little generous on that, I have to admit. Yeah.
It's Sophie's final. Sophie's final is brought to us by Joe Rapaki, small firm, big difference, helping self-employed people on Nantucket with their taxes for over 15 years. Give Joe a call, 228-9090.
Inward dive in the pike position, degree of difficulty 1.6. Nicely done. Nicely done. Notice she grabbed her toe. You really want to enunciate appreciate that, Gino, grabbing the toe, holding that position. Nice job.
Here comes Lee's final.
Inward dive, pike position. Degree of difficulty 1.6.
Didn't get his legs out straight enough on that one.
Yeah.
4.43.
He almost might have gotten maybe confused when if he was holding that in a pike or in the tuck position. Wouldn't you agree? Because he looked like he was holding it